Prologue, May 28th, 2026. So tonight is the first night I've been able to check on my birds in over a week. I've been in Vegas and not had somebody else taking care of them for me. The eggs have been taken care of, but I ran into a few problems in that one, the male that I had on this layer is now, his head is nice and bloody. So these four have been pecking at him. So I had to separate him out into his own side over here. Hopefully, I didn't see any issues with any of the other four that were in there. So I'm hoping that the other four will be okay. And they were just having problems with the male trying to go after them. My one over here, her head is healing fairly well, but I'm not ready to put her back in with the others. And my five down here, at least what I've been able to see of them, they're doing pretty good. They didn't get as much food as I would have hoped for. So most of the trays were almost empty. My son was expecting more like this. This is what he saw yesterday. And I know with 6+ birds, that is not going to last more than a day. And so I'm guessing they got too low on food and didn't deal with it well. So that's one of the issues with dealing with birds, is making sure they've got enough food so they don't start picking on each other. So here is the second issue I ran into. So when I look at this manure tray on this one, immediately I know there's a problem, because if I look at this manure tray, it's very white and yellow. I immediately know, okay, there's no water in that. But when I look at this, I know that they've been flooding the tray, and it definitely has a different smell to it, because I use the biochar. They're not as bad of a smell, but it's still enough that it's like, as soon as I walked in, I knew that someone had added extra water into the manure tray. Luckily, looking at the water tray up here, the water is still definitely above the top of the where it comes in, so it's not a problem yet. But definitely, when I look at the side, these two look good. The bottom one, when it looks black like that, I know I've got a problem. I'm not taking care of it tonight, but definitely tomorrow they're going to get that tray dumped. The other two will probably wait until Saturday or Sunday to take care of it, considering right now is Thursday. But for all I know, I may dump them all when I take care of them, because most of these were taken care of last Friday or last Wednesday. I don't know. It's been a long week for me, because I've been driving at least 4 days out of the last 7, and I'm not sure where everything is at. So did figure out where all the eggs are at, and I've definitely got a section of eggs to take up to the house, and the rest of the eggs are here, so I can get an idea of who's been laying and who has not been, and so I know where everything is at, and we'll go from there. So that's what I've got for tonight. I figured I needed to show all the different issues that are going on and the different things I've learned to deal with as I've had birds. Luckily, no one is overly hurt. I will admit he is in pretty bad shape. His wing was not moving very well when I moved him or had to deal with him, because he jumped out of the cage and went running away from the rest of the girls. So he is not wanting to be near them. Though at the same time, he keeps picking through the fence, so I'm not sure what to expect. But hopefully he'll heal and be okay. But I'm not sure what to expect. I don't see any foam, so I don't think he's at that point yet. But I don't know. Hard to say. We'll see where it goes from here. But that's what I had to deal with tonight. And that's where my birds are at this point. Good night.